everybody. Say hey. Hey, y'all. So we ain't been posting in a while. In the days, I've been in the process of packing and moving, and it's a hazard. It's just so much going on. Tell him hey. And I'm still not done packing at all. At all. And plus, it's very rainy outside today. How's everyone's day going? Yeah. Tell them hey. Say hey. Say hi. Say hi. This is my little prince, y'all. His birthday's coming up. He's officially will be 1 on the 17th of this month. And I will be going live that day on his birthday. So we're gonna be throwing a whole bunch of party. We're gonna be having parties for the kids and everything for him and his birthday and everything. And I'm just one tired sister today, and I kind of got a slight headache today. So I really basically ain't been doing too much of anything. So I've just been very, very tired. Tired, tired, tired. Let me know what's going on in everybody else's area today. Yeah, Sean. And for those who are have not subscribed or to my channel or anything like that, please feel free to subscribe, leave a comment, like, post notification bell, and everything. And like I said, once I'm full, and then nothing, once I fully move into here, I'm gonna be doing like seafood mukbangs. I'm gonna be doing different things, and I just want everybody to come and check me out. And it'll be us every day. We'll be doing daily vlogs on whatever we do. It's just gonna be a whole lot of fun. I just want to do a whole lot of new things and experience new things with my son and everything, and show the world who this young man right here is. He's a busybody. Yeah, he's a very very busybody. Hey Keisha, say hey. Thank you. He bad. He's bad. He does. He's very active. Very. He's very very active. Thank you. I think I'd be doing 1,000, Keisha, if he wouldn't not putting pulling my hair and yanking my hair out. My Zozo, like, he ain't changed. Then he ain't changed. He still him still bad. Hey, Sugar Bay, say hey. Oh, Keisha, he's already trying to walk. He's already trying to walk. He's like literally like, and it's crazy because it took him to like move for us to move into our new apartment for him to like even do anything, for him to even stand up on his own, for him to even start walking. Like ever since he been in here, he's been like standing on his own, been trying to walk. He been doing a whole lot. Say hey, say hey. He gonna tell y'all bye instead of hey. Say hi. That name sounds familiar. She said no bye yet. She don't want you to leave. She don't want you to get off life. They love you. You play peekaboo? You play peekaboo? Okay. I don't know if he was playing peekaboo or trying to take my eye out. Oh no! This is my daily routine, y'all. Getting tortured every day. I'm gonna be bald headed by the end of the day. Ow! Ow! Okay, no more yanking me here. Oh wow! Sorry to hear that. See that me see with all this diabetic and all that. That's the main reason. That's the main reason why I don't even like sit up there. I'm like very precautious now on my weight, my health, my diet, and everything because being a diabetic is so much. It's a lot. How old was she, Sugar Bay? Because my mom, she's a diabetic as well, and my grandma, she was also a diabetic. And seeing them like every day doing insulin and all that, then you gotta. It's a process. I mean, cause I mean, I haven't even experienced it. I don't know what it's like, but with having being a diabetic and everything, like me, before my grandma passed back in 2005, I mean, I took care of her. I was only 16, literally 16. I'm 31. That's young. But yeah, my grandma, she was like a real, she's like a real bad diabetic, and like she every night like she couldn't eat like after 8 o'clock. So once everything, like I would sit up there, I would literally cook for her every day. I would make as much food as I possibly can for her to eat all the way up to 8 o'clock. Because after 8 o'clock, she could not eat anything, and then like I always kept her with a bowl of cold peaches in the refrigerator. I had her some celery as well. I also had her with peanut butter and everything. And every time I knew her blood pressure would rise, I always would have that in there for her. And it mainly her blood pressure would be like almost 200, and I would literally have to hurry up and give her whatever she need. Yes, I literally changed everything that I literally done and ate because The simple fact of me being like I said, I was only 16 years old trying to take care of my grandma. Yes, close to almost 200. And I had to literally, like, that's why I always kept her with all her things for, like, all it was just it's hard. It's really hard. It's hard to try to sit there and try to manage and make sure that someone that's that close to you that you love, like, just a close loved one, period, that's a diabetic. It's very, yes. Yes. It's just it's a lot that goes on with that. And like, I me seeing her, it's like I used to leave, like, my mom, she's living in Citrus. I would literally would leave. And when I say I would leave and go stay the night with my mom, my grandma, every time I left her, she will always get sick. It Yeah, and see, like, with her, see, all the, like, little home remedies that I used to do at home with her, I used to do it to where it would bring her. And once I gave her everything that she need, it brought her blood pressure down back to where it was. She ended up having to take a diabetes shot at 12 o'clock, because to also help bring it down as well, because it's like hers is just real active. And my mom, she has it too. And my mom, she's only 58 years old, and she has diabetes as well, and she has to take insulin shots. Well, she don't have to, she they got her taking, like, the EpiPen for the diabetic, for people that's a diabetic. So she literally had to take that morning, noon, and night, morning, noon, and night, morning, noon, and night. So me only being 31, that's, it's like a hassle. It's really, it's a hard struggle. It really is. It's a very hard struggle that I wouldn't I wouldn't want anybody to ever endure or ever have to experience, to have to always got to take insulin. You got to take blood pressure pills. You got to take all these type of different medications just to form and cope and make sure that your diabetes or your blood pressure won't go up. Yeah, Sugar Bay. I'm praying and hoping I don't get that either, because it's like I said, it's scary. It's really scary. It's a scary sight. Yes. Yes. And see, like, before, like, even before I even lost weight, like, I used to be like 205 pounds. After losing my grandma and all that, and then finding out about all these type of diseases that my family got going on in their life, like, I had no choice but to switch up my diet. Like, I really, like, cut down on bread. I cut down on anything. I basically do everything baked. I don't do anything. I barely will fry anything. Everything else will be baked, because it's just a lot that goes on with that. Because, see, yeah, and yeah, bread used to be my downfall as well. And I was like, you know what? I need to switch up and do maybe I need to go with something different. And that's what I end up doing. I end up going with something totally different. I cut down on my family. They was like, oh, they said, oh my God, you lost all that weight, girl. What's wrong with you? Are you sick? No, I'm not sick. It's just, the point is that I'm watching out for my health. And I'm making sure that I will be all right and everything. So, I mean, I just want, because it's just too much, it's too much going on with my face. It's too much of any type of disease that's going on, and all these cancers and all that. Because last year, I'm not going to lie, I lost 3 family members all of last year. I lost 2 uncles back to back within, I'm going to say, a month's time from each other. I had one that passed in July. I had one that passed at the end of July, at the end of August. So, and then I'll end up losing an aunt also at the end of December. Yes, cancer. It sucks. It sucks to have cancer. It it was just a toll, and then just for them both to to have cancer like back to back, and it was just it was hard. And like my one uncle, he ended up passing away from he ended up having throat cancer, and his throat cancer was it's like these different type of cancers, like bone cancer and throat cancer, that makes you lose a whole totally a lot of weight. Because my mom oldest brother, which he was the one that passed away, he's the oldest out of 9 kids, and he was the oldest one that passed away. And then my mom, she had a younger brother that was like 2 years younger than her. Don't hit your head, baby. And you had he had throat cancer, and they used to have weight on their body, and by them having this cancer just took all their body away. It just made them so tiny, like. But when my mom's younger brother, that's like 2 years younger than him, when he passed away, it was like, oh my god, he looked like we knew he had cancer, but when he passed away and we went to his funeral, you couldn't even tell that this man had cancer at all. He looked like he was just laying there peacefully. And he ended up having his voice box taken out and everything. He had to have a tube and all that down his throat. And my other uncle, he really too much didn't look like himself. He didn't look like nobody. He didn't look like him of how we remembered him to be. He just wasn't himself, and he was the one that had the bone cancer. And his body, like, he lost literally all of his weight, all of it. And it was like, and then like I sit there and I talk to my mom. Like, my mom, she has not been the same since then. She has not been the same person at all since since she lost her older brother and her little brother. She has not been the same. Like, some days she used to be up and like happy for like the holidays. She has not been that since she has lost them. And so I've been kind of like taking the role and taking the initiative and like making sure she okay and making sure she's straight and everything. So because it's hard out here in the world, it's really hard, and especially to lose loved ones like that that's so close to. And that, I mean, and they both was living with her. They both passed away in her house right there in front of her. They like literally like, and she had to experience both of her brothers' death right in front of her. Not one, but two. And it's like really devastating. It really is. Yes, it really is. It was hard on her because like basically like when you once you go you have these symptoms and you going through everything and all these just crazy things is going on in the world. It's like dealing with cancer, then have to go to these hospitals and you got hospital taking care of you. Then when they feel like they can't no longer like help or take no longer take care of you to the point where that's letting us know that that that's just basically telling us like we're giving your family member this such and such time to live and all this blah blah blah. It's just too much. It's just too much to handle and be able to deal with. Too much. Too much. It's just too much at all. Yeah, it's always best to like do like just not we not we not basically like just telling people, oh, just stop what you doing to like do things and all that, but in order to like avoid having all these crazy diseases and cancers and all this crap, I mean, it's always best to take the healthy route because it's more safer, it's more healthier, all that. Because I'm about to be to the point where I'm about to start having nothing but organic foods. Nothing but that. Hey, Revolver Wolf, how are you? But yeah, it's just a lot. Yeah, and so I just literally like switched up, and me trying out organics and everything, I really love it. So I think that my thing is that I'm gonna be on that. I'm just gonna start doing organic foods from organic meats. Everything is going to be organic for me and my baby. So I'm gonna start him out with him being healthy, and which he's already healthy, but I'm gonna continue to make sure he's stay healthy and everything. And it's basically just a lot. Oh, this rain is making me sleepy, you guys. Exactly, Revolver. Exactly. Has no chemicals in it. You ain't got to worry about having things have it, because I mean everything that we see on the news and everything with all this stuff they finding worms in meat and all that. I got to the point where I don't even want to eat meats. I got to the point where every time I see that, I say, y'all know what, I'm going vegan, I'm going to be a vegetarian. I said I would eat tofu if I have to. At least I know that it's not going to kill me. And me not wondering, oh, is this safe? Is that safe? And all that. I'd rather look out for my health than to worry about if I'm going to take a bite out of something and it kills me. I want to be a vegetarian. I really do. I want to eat because I mean I love nothing but green leafy things, and like I would love to have. Yes, and it not only is salmon. It's like they pushing like when they get this meat and these cows and all these animals that have these diseases. Like they will literally still buy this meat, grab this meat, and then before they even try to serve it, they pushing out all these diseases and all this bacteria infections that is in all these animals and giving it to us. And I mean, I'm not saying that it's bad. I'm not telling everybody to go vegan. I'm just saying it's just a lot that's going on in the world for everybody is dying from different things. Everybody's dying from salmonella because everything is not fresh. Everything is not done. When they get this meat is not good. This meat is gonna kill you. It's gonna do everything to you. And they telling you, oh, this is fresh. We just freshly did this. No, we seeing for the truth that y'all is going to these farms and y'all getting these cows that have died from these diseases and everything and giving, and then y'all cutting this meat up and trying to sell them in stores. Y'all are trying to kill us. That's why I say the government and the United States of America do not give a care about none of us in the world. And I'm speaking for black, Hispanic, Latino, Mexicans, everybody. I'm speaking for all of the different races. They do not care how we are at all. At all whatsoever. They don't care about us. They would sit up here and bring as much chemical. They would have these planes flying across here with all these chemicals and all that. We don't know what's in the air. Yes, I do blame Trump. I do. I really do blame Trump. It very much so is Trump's fault because I mean, it seemed like ever since he became president, it's been a lot of mess going on with all these people overseas. I'm seeing on the news where, well, not on the news, I'm on YouTube. I'm seeing where these people are being abused. I'm seeing where people be getting beat, burned, cut, getting. And the thing is, you thinking that they getting hit with weapons. They're beating these people and hitting these people with machetes every day, all day. And it's not, I'm not saying that it's just black, because it's not only black people. You too. So, but yeah, I'm not trying to say like it's just a lot going on. It's just a lot. And Trump, I I blame him 100%, because how can you try to become a president when you know that you basically wanted to run for you? Yeah, you, everything with him always add up. How can you try to build a wall to block out Mexicans that comes from where they originally are from and come to the United States to work and do everything that they trying to do? They working over there and wherever they from, they really too much can't get jobs over there to where they gonna get paid good money. So yes, they gonna come over here to the sea, come over here to the United States and get their, to get a job. It's so many Mexicans where I'm from that where it's not even funny. And they all work in, they got factory jobs. They come here, they get factory jobs, and they work. And they will literally work until they can't work no more. And even with some of the people that's from the black folks from overseas, Korean people from overseas, don't sit up there and try to block them from having and living a life because you're ignorant, Trump. You can't do that. You can't. You can't be. You can't come in here talking about you're gonna build a wall and have the Mexicans do it. The Mexicans is not gonna sit there and build no wall for you for, and knowing that y'all that you're building this wall so they will not be able to come in. Then you want to sit up here and deploy them and all this and all that. They are the one that's making you rich and making you money. And you, how can you want to be a president when you don't know nothing about being a president? You are a apprentice. That's all that's all that everybody know you for, because you had a show called The Apprentice. That you had all these wannabe bougie people, and then the people that you had up on there. How can you try to pick people up off the street? That's another thing I don't understand. How can you pick somebody up off the street? They don't know nothing about politics, don't know anything about war, don't know anything about military, don't know anything about faxing over important papers that supposed to be done for, you know, these people don't know what they're doing, and they will blankly tell it. I don't know why Trump put me into service, but I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know why he put me here. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know. I don't know. And It's like this whole thing is a hazard.